What's up, everyone? Welcome to another game in the speedrun. Alright, and we have an opponent. Let's just make sure that it's a real person. Seems to be. He's been doing well lately, but still seems to be real. Which is good. Should be a fun game. Oh, it's the first game on black in a while as well. B6. Okay. Computer's lagging a little bit. Okay. Just the normal stuff. Okay. Just gonna put the bishop here. We might see a d3 be played here, kind of like a reverse London. I don't know if that's actually an opening. But I think I want to take that. That's a weird structure for them, for one. Okay. And now, I'm thinking probably knight f6, but then this pin just stays here forever. So maybe not. And if I do this, then I mean I'm forced to pin myself anyway. So probably start with an h6. He's probably going to castle. Okay, I was not expecting that. So d5 will temporarily kick out the bishop. I think I'd rather have my knight on f6 first, and then I play d5. But let's see. Here, for example, here, then here, here, then here. He goes back there, and I just play a5. So he's getting kicked quite quickly. Just have to be ready for this move. Then again, I don't have enough pieces developed, so maybe I do want to play knight f6 just for that reason. Yeah, e5 I don't think is too annoying, because he's blocking his bishop that he just fianchettoed. So positionally speaking, that should be fine. Okay, so he has no idea what I wanted to do with that. Now I want to play d5. And if he pushes e5 here, then I'm just going to go knight to d7, I believe. Or do I want to take? Okay, so he's going to take first. How do I want to recapture a knight? If I recapture, or sorry, if I go with pawn, we're going to get check, and then all of a sudden I lose castling privileges, and I'm not very happy. So, maybe knight, maybe bishop. If I go with knight, though, he takes, I take with bishop, and we see c4. Then that threatens this and this. If the same thing occurs by I take with bishop, then he plays this move, I just go right back. Interesting stuff. Guess I could just take the knight. No, I can't, because then queen goes here. Alright, we get tricky pretty early on. Which is why when you play b6, if you choose to, you have to play the openings very slowly. Because even a slight deviation is kind of risky. Well, I think I'm going to bank on the fact that he's not going to want to trade bishops. So I'll take a bishop and see if he wants to go here instead. Or maybe he drops back to b3 to try to improve his position. I'm going to blow my nose over here real quick. Alright, so we didn't take the bait. That's fine. Two choices. One is knight, one is queen. So with queen, if he does this, then I can always go to a5. He doesn't have this move. Could do it with like the knight. Then my queen's kind of out of place, no? Or was it just developed, would you say? No, I'm fine with that, because after, yeah. Because after he blocks or whatever, I now have the tempo, I can go knight d7, and then this is protected. And he has no threat against my queen here, and it's just going to be able to travel to the other side of the board very quickly if he castles. But yeah, I think this move is going to be tempting for him, he might play it. I think castling would be better for him here, but we'll see what he does. Yep, so he's going to castle. I'll go ahead and play my knight move. Sound when I do this? No, I don't. I hear like faint music though. I wonder if it's someone from outside. My charger also fell off, so I have 0 battery. Okay, so we get rook to e1. I might play c5 here. Or do I want a castle? So I can castle queenside, I think, but I also don't mind castling kingside. I mean, he does have this diagonal, which will eventually become annoying. But he's also got double pawns that'll march this way. So it's kind of a pick your own evil. Well, this one's going to give me more attacking chances, so we'll go that way. I might go this here too, just to bait out this move, and then this knight can eventually come here. And I'll have some good control over the dark squares. Yeah. So he did it on his own accord. So, where do I want my queen to go? Probably could go here. There's no easy way to kick it. Then I just start mounting my own offense. We'll do that. Excuse me. Yeah, probably G5, G4 is going to come up. And yeah, I'd be happy for this to occur because then my rooks are just super strong. The more I think about it, this is now hanging. Technically. Once this knight becomes free and the rook is still on the queen. So maybe there's a world where, I don't know, that pawn drops. I'm going nuts or something because I definitely hear music. Okay, so he's going to choose to attack. So I can play A5. I can play knight to C5 maybe, and allow this. I like this idea, because I don't see his queen being able to get into A6. Possibly to A8, but we'll see. I also want to get this rook off of this diagonal, so probably rook G8. Then I'll start pushing. Okay, is this playable? I don't think so. Yeah, it doesn't look playable. Is he trying to make this move though? Because I'll just take that with a knight pretty happily. We'll continue my plan. So rook will go to G8. Something like this would be pretty nice. Just get my knight out of the way for these pawns to start rushing, get rid of one of his threats. Of course, somewhere in there I would have to take his queen, but the rest would still hold true. interesting. I feel like that's a good square for my knight. Can't really explain it, but... Alright, so maybe g5. Okay, let's just start my attack. This, couple moves. So here followed by this. If he takes, I think I just win that outright. So that'd be fine for me. Or do I just go with g5? Do I start attacking or do I keep improving position? I think I want to keep improving. So we'll go rook e8 with the idea of going e5. If he wants to try to beat me there by putting his knight there, then I will accept. Well, first I'll take the queen. I'll have to take this way. I'll take, and boom. And I'm pretty happy in that position. Pawns will be marching. And after e5, I could even go e4, and then he's gonna lose his double pawns. Or I mean, he's gonna permanently gain his double pawns, which I can then just blockade. Time is even. Okay, so he goes there preemptively. That's interesting. I feel like I can kind of do this already. Do I care about him sneaking into here? No, I don't think he gains really anything out of that. But it's going to be a pawn push, I think. Just got to figure out which one. If I do this, and he starts off with that, I'll just push here. I think I'll start with my attack. I got my pieces in place. Yeah, I have the lead on the attack right now. Okay. So he's offering to trade the queens. Do I want to accept? So take, and I get g4. going to start with g4. I think I want to start with g4 because I want to take this pawn. If I trade and then put g4, there's no guarantee that pawn gets traded. We're going to start with g4. If he takes, I think maybe knight takes. Even if he goes pawn to f3, I think maybe I play f5 and I sack it. Takes and rook takes, and he looks to be in a lot of danger. We'll see. But I like the idea of the h3 pawn falling, so we'll start with this. Now that I think about it, if he takes, maybe rook takes is best. If this happens, maybe a sack is possible. Let me just see what piece I want to do this with. Oh, but with knight, I have the move queen h2 coming. And he doesn't lose. He can get out, but I'm going to be grabbing some stuff. So we'll take with knight. Okay, and he goes bishop f4. However, don't I win that piece? I think I might win a piece here. With e5. The only move of his that I can see is f3, but I can just back my knight off to f6. I think we're still fine. Okay, so he chooses to save the bishop. Cool. I think I'll take my prize here. Make sure I don't see anything. Yeah, there's this move, but I would just take. So probably f5, f4 are going to be coming up here. Okay, so he wants an exchange, that's fine. Again, that's fine, I can just block with my knight. I'm not worried. Do I want this? Do I want this? Oh, I mean there is always queen comes here to c6. So maybe I have to play this first? This here just blunders my queen, so let's try not doing that. Yeah, so he has two moves that he's possibly going to go to. This one prevents this move, but this move would still be on the table. Which one would I rather do? I think probably this one. If I go here trying to trade off queens, he's just going to go here, threatening mate in 1, and then I think there's actually no stopping that. Actually, I might be lying. Yeah, I've got the piece already, I just gotta survive now. That's not the only job I got. Knight b8 looks fine. Queen can come here. I don't think I care. He can't even get a check right there. Okay. Yeah, we'll go knight b8. I'll allow queen to a8. And I have an idea where I go like here, say he takes here, I go here. This would be mate. Because my knight captures his, blocks his escape square. Okay, so I can go here if I want to. But then I lose my coverage of that square, which might not be good. What on earth was that misclick? Oh, dude, what was that? Oh my gosh. You cannot make that up. Wow. Oh, that is depressing. What the hell? Why? Oh my god, I hate this computer. Wow. Ugh. Yeah, that's just game over. He's threatening mate in 1, and he's threatening taking my rook. I have no moves. Okay, that's great. That's great. It's the wrong one. Wow, that's gonna tilt me for the rest of the day. Holy crap. Great. That's depressing. I was going to go here, which apparently is still winning for him, but I was also still thinking. So let me see if I can find out why that would be bad. Well, that's because he just goes here. No, it's not. Oh, because the knight takes, sorry. This is bad. Why? Knight takes f6. Oh, because it hangs the knight, okay. So I'll move what I've done instead. f5 maybe? No, because of c5. Queen g6 is the only good move, apparently. Well, glad I got a chance to play that game. Sorry for the tilt, guys. I had a good game, and then I blew it. Was there at least a brilliant move anywhere? No, of course not. Oh well, thank you for joining me, I guess. Sorry about that. Have a good one.